Hello, there we go. I don't know why it didn't pull through properly then. It went onto a default instead of the microphone that we always use. But anyway, hello. Sorry about that. I saw instantly it wasn't working, so that's why I was sort of saying 1 second. So I wasn't being rude. I was just, yeah. Hello. Are we all okay? Ow. And something's poking me in my knee. There we go. It is Sunday evening. Whoop whoop. It still looks really bare in here, but I think the next event is going to be. Actually, I won't say, but I already have all the decks behind me, so I'm hoping I'll get that up this week, and then that way it won't be so bare. Hello. Oh, bless you, Lauren. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Good morning in the States. Sorry. So here for us, we've only had like the tiniest bit of snow. To be honest, I woke up at like 9, and then I went and washed my hair. And then by the time I'd come downstairs, the kids and the dogs had all been out in it. And bear in mind, when I say out in the snow, I mean probably maybe a centimetre, probably less than a centimetre of snow. But they'd gone and had a whale of a time. I was like, I'm so sorry, guys. I was showering. I completely missed the fun. If it was more than that, then we would have went somewhere. But yeah, they just went out the front. I was like, well, it was literally like the minutest bit of snow. But they had fun, so that's all that matters. Okay, so just printing these off and then I can update the order list. Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry. I haven't yawned all day, if you believe it. And then I come on and then instantly start. It's terrible. We haven't seen the sun yet. Yeah, it's just been a weird day, hasn't it? You got your first order the other day. It's awesome. Can't wait for my second order because there's 7 stinky oysters in it. Well, I hope you are going to be happy with it, Christine, as well. So for today, I popped the order list on the page earlier. Let me just update it here and then I'll pop it in the comments as well. At the moment, there is still space available for today if you would like to order. We've still got the... Hang on. One thing at a time, there we go. We've still got the crystal sale on the website, so don't forget to have a look at that. Some items are sort of going out of stock, and most of those ones won't be coming back in again. So do double check in there. A lot of them do have multiples, but there is a couple there where there's only 1 or 2 of that type, especially that colour of crystal left. Supporters per raffle is still on the website, and I will just quickly say here for supporters, normally you get a free ticket into the raffle as well. You have got that again this year. Please make sure you comment your name on the correct post. It's pinned in the Squidgy Pops group. But normally I go through and comment on everyone's comment with your sort of additional extra free number. I'm not going to do that this year because Facebook bans me if I comment too many times, and there's quite a few of you who've commented. So what I'm going to do instead is on the day I'll do a screenshot of everyone's names and their number next to their name, and then that way you can see your thing there. So if I've liked your comment on that, it means you have definitely been entered with your free entry. If I haven't liked your comment, it means that I will do it. I'll get to it soon. But I believe as of earlier today, I've done everybody who's commented so far. Okay, just wanted to say that there. Okay, so today we've got egg pops, oysters. I think that's everything. I think we can go for it. Yeah, so up first today is it Tisha Hetsand? Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Tisha Hetsand, are you here? Excuse me. Deary me. Tisha, hello my lovely. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, my lovely. So first up today, you have got one opening. So I'll need to know if you'd like to have a oyster or a egg pop. Which one would you like? Tisha. Oh, I apologise. I'll try to remember. Tisha. It's a lovely name. I've got, I think it's a little moth, or it could be a fly, but flies aren't normally around. So I think I've got a moth. So every now and then I sort of see it flying around, and then it goes and lands somewhere. So I haven't seen it. So if you see me sort of looking around, that's what's going on. It happens all the time. Oh, bless you. I do understand. So, which opening would you like to have? A egg pop or a oyster? An egg pop. And is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let me just double check Perline. Oh, I can add a couple of additional ones into the end of the circle. So let me just do so. And then I've still got some left over in this bag for Perline. So she's still going strong with the gifted pearls. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down, and I'll start with the gifted pearl for you, and then I'll do your egg pop afterwards. Is there any colours that you're hoping for, Tisha? Good luck. You love red, green and blues. Where did that go? Oh, there. Okay, so your gifted pearl looks like he may be a waterberry. So a waterberry is a mix between a watermelon and a raspberry. Oh, that might be a bit bright there, but let me see. Well, actually, it looks like it would be too bright, but it's not actually that bad. Let me pop it down. Oh, possibly touch too bright. Let me just change the position. Oh, no, that's going to pull the camera off. Oh. It's all gone wrong. The leg fell off the camera. The light pulled the camera over. Oh. I think that's still a bit too... Ah. There we go. So a waterberry, so mix between watermelon and a raspberry. Coming back for your egg pop. Nope, this camera went squiffy now. It's always something, isn't it? Okay, so in here. Ooh. And you've got 4 pearls in this one. So let's go across for these 4. You've got an olive green, which is a sort of newer sample colour. So olive green, a chocolate bronze. I've just realised I can move them down slightly. You've got a raspberry, which is quite nice to see because then you can see the raspberry watermelon there. So a raspberry, and then ending with a bridal white. What do you think to all of these? If you're happy with these, then they are all yours. And if you're not happy, I can swap some for colours of your choice. Okay, so if I go through them again, you've got the waterberry, olive green, chocolate bronze, raspberry, and then a bridal white. Change the chocolate for a blue, yes of course. So I'm going to automatically go for a TARDIS blue. However, if you don't like this shade, let me know and I can go for a different one. Oh wow, bless you Kit, and Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you for the stars there, that's very kind of you. Perfect, brilliant. Are there any other changes that you'd like to make? And thank you, Shelley, as well for the stars. Oh, wow, bless you. Thank you, my lovely. A white for a red, of course. Burgundy red over here. So if you're happy with this red as well. Again, if you're not happy, do let me know because I can have a look for a different shade for you. And Lynn, bless you. Thank you for the stars as well there. I do appreciate it. Tracy, have an amazing time. And T-shirt, that's perfect. Brilliant. So can you confirm, are you happy with all of those there? Are both pinks the same? No. So this one's a waterberry and this one's a raspberry. And I would say the raspberry is definitely larger as well. Yeah, I think at that angle you can see better. So this one's got more watermelon in him, like an overtone. And yeah, that one's slightly smaller as well. Then it's perfect. Brilliant. Okay, so let me bring you back across and I'll pop these in here. Oh, I'm glad that you're happy with all of those, my lovely, if I bring you back up. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. Oh wow, Shireen and Liz, thank you both for the stars there as well. I do appreciate it, thank you. Okay, I've been watching for a while, love it. Oh, well, you're very, very welcome. And like I say, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Up next then today is Caitlin Daniels. Caitlin, are you here? Whoop whoop, Caitlin, hello. And was it you, Caitlin? I just need to go and double check. Who made that brilliant craft? If it wasn't you, I do apologise, but let me just double check. It was you. I saw the email come in, I just haven't had a chance to reply. It looks amazing. Honestly, it looks stunning. Is that for personal use or do you sell them? Because honestly, it looks brilliant. But no, I'm glad you've made it on, my lovely. So for today, you've got 6 openings and a 4 pearl oyster. So for the 4 pearl oyster, I'll grab that one. But then the 6 other openings, I'm going to need to know which 6 you would like to have. So you can have oysters or egg pops, or you can have a mix of each. If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. So that's the 4 pearl oyster. It's personal. Honestly, it's beautiful. Some people might wonder what we're talking about. If you would like to, feel free to share it in the Pearls of Brecon group. I'll put the link in the comments because you can post and share in here and then other people will be able to see what we're talking about. Obviously, if you don't want to share, then you don't have to. A mix of each, perfect. So 1, 2, 3 oysters and 1, 2, 3 egg pops. So are there certain colours that you're hoping for, Caitlin? And regarding the shells, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So if we go down, why is this frozen? Oh, hang on, I'm still here. I don't know if you can still hear me. The camera's just, let me bring you back up to me. The camera's just frozen. How strange. It's back now. Just giving it a chance to sort of reboot itself. It's a Valentine's. It is, it's a gorgeous wreath. Okay, so we're hoping for darker colours and greens and reds. Okay, and donate unless I can make something with the shell. I mean, some people have made things with the shells. I haven't actually seen photos, but I have heard people have made things with the shells. When I donate them, they go to my mum's nursery, so I clean them up and sanitise them, and they go here where they use them in lots of different crafts and learning about the world, textures and things. But yeah, some people have made them. I think somebody made chimes into them. Do you know wind chimes? I think somebody, I don't know, did, oh, I can't remember. People use them as displays and stuff. Can I do it? Can you do it? What do you mean, my lovely? No, donate them? Okay, perfect. And Margarita, thank you for the stars. Right, let's go down. The camera should be... No, it's frozen again. Right, let me just get Aaron in here. I do apologise, Caitlin. I'm just having a technical issue where the camera keeps freezing. Let me actually just unplug it and plug it back in. Hang on. I just don't want it to freeze halfway through the opening. That's all I'm worried about. Right, at the moment it's still there, right, let's go, but I'll keep my eye on it exclusively, so if it freezes I will pause, I won't do anything. Okay, so donated pearl first, hoping for darker pearls, greens and reds, and we're donating the shells. So your gifted pearl is a icy blue, so he's a slightly two-tonal icy blue, so we've got lighter and darker areas there. Coming back across for your egg pops, so egg pop number 1. 4 pearls in your first one, and coming back across, so you've got another icy blue, but this one's actually a deeper, brighter blue, so he's slightly darker. You've then got a bridal white, a lighter burgundy red, and a pastel gold. Coming back for egg pop number 2. 2 pearls in this one. And in here you've got a slightly darker burgundy red. Oh, actually on this camera it does look almost the same size. I think over here because it's in shadow. And then a darker silvery chocolate. So base chocolate with a silver overtone. And then your last egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. So another icy blue, which is actually another different shade. So this one's lighter than them both here. So I'll pop it at the end, but yeah, lighter than those two. A lemon yellow. A waterberry, so a mix between watermelon and raspberry. And a creamy lavender. Oh, I'm hoping you can see. So it's a base cream, but it does have a very slight lavender overtone. Yeah, if I pop it next to the white, can you see? Yeah, so you can kind of see there the slight lavender overtone compared to the white. So I am actually going to leave it in its own column for now. Okay, so there are your egg pops there. Moving on to your 4 pearl oyster to start with. One, 2, 3, and 4. We are, of course, quadding. 4 pearls in this one. So if we go across to have a look at these colours, you have got a Pepsi blue. Let's just bring you across. Oh, let's just wipe that off. So Pepsi blue. A brighter pink, seafoam green, and a rose gold. Okay, so I'm just going to mute you for a second just so I can tell Aaron about the camera, and then I'll carry on with your opening. So just let me look at the PAL for a second, sorry. Thank you for waiting there. Okay, so moving on to your normal oysters now. So oyster number 1, Caitlin. Light double pop with that one. Oh, we've gone upside down. There we go. And in here, 1 and 2. Darker pearls though, which is what we were hoping for. So I'm glad we've got some darks coming out. And you are twinning. Let's go across. Twinning with darker silver bells, but they do have a hint of like a chocolatey purple. So silver, chocolate and purple twins here. Now what I do with these is I actually pop them to this reverse side. I'm actually going to put them down with the purples because they do look more purple. So yeah, silver, chocolate and purples. Your next oyster. Oh, the camera's having fun today. Deary me. There's your mother of pearl. Oh, and straight away before even having a squidge, 1 and 2, you are twinning. You have got 2 pearls in that one, and they are pastel gold pearls. So you've actually got a pastel gold already. Now these 2 are just slightly darker than that. I would say actually with the twins, this one looks visually slightly larger than his twin. I can of course measure them at the end if you'd like me to double check to see if they're the same size, but they do visually look ever so slightly different. And then coming back for your last oyster, Caitlin. One, two, three. And you have triples. So 3 pearls in your last oyster. And I'm just going to clean these up as well for you. And then I'm going to go through all of the colours for you, Caitlin, and then we can have a look to see what you'd like to do. So going through these colours first, you've got another seafoam green, a raspberry pink, and a TARDIS blue, which means you've actually got all different shades of blue there, which I absolutely love. Okay, so what I'm just gonna move the greens up by the yellow because then I can fit these on the screen a bit more comfortably. Yeah, there we go. So if I go through all of these again for you, and then I'll need to know if you're happy with all of these, or of course if there's any that you'd like to swap, I can do that for you as well. I'll just need to know what colours you'd like to swap out and what colours you'd like to add in their place. So if at the very, very top, you've got 3 icy blues, the middle shade, brighter shade and a lighter shade, a Pepsi blue and then a TARDIS blue, a bridal white and a rose gold, 2 lighter burgundy reds, a waterberry, a bright pink and a raspberry, twinning pastel golds and then a single pastel gold and a darker chocolate silver, lemon yellow, 2 seafoam greens and then twinning silvery chocolate purples and a creamy lavender. Can we trade the white for darker greens? So is that this one here for a darker green or the creamy lavender as well? So I've got forest green would be quite nice dark greens. Forest. Oh, where's the forest green? Oh, it's over here. Both of them. Okie dokie. So 1 and 2 for 2 greens. So this one and this one if you're happy with those. As always, if you're not happy with the pearls I pick, please just shout out and let me know, as then I can then change them for a different pearl and have a look for you. Are there any other changes that you'd like to make? Light green for burgundy red. Is that one of them or both of them? So I'll just take one at the moment for a burgundy red. Both of them. I hope I've understood that correctly. Again, if not, do shout out. And then last 3 pinks for raspberry, for the brighter raspberry colour. Yellow and chocolate. So when you say yellow and chocolate, do you mean to swap out the yellow and the chocolate? So 1, 2, 3, if that's correct. I am just popping them to the side until I get confirmation from you. And then I put them down in the swap pot. No, don't be sorry at all. Is there darker pink? So we've got that raspberry pink. We've got a magenta, which is this shade. So hang on, let me do it to the side. So these are the 3 that you've swapped out. So let me just take those away. So we've got magentas. You've got darker reds, so that's a slightly different shade to the burgundies there. And I do have black cherries as well somewhere. I think I've still got some available. So black cherries. Black cherries even. So you've said no to the magenta. Yes to black cherry. Okay, how many black cherries are you looking for? If I've understood it correctly, am I swapping the yellow and the chocolate for 2 black cherries? And I will show you the dark purples as well, because I do have Cadbury purples over here. You're looking for 3 black cherries. Okay, which 3 colours? Is that instead of the raspberries then? Oh, that one's a little bit lighter. Let me just see if I've got a darker one to match the other 2. Ah, yep, no, I'm with you. Okay, so let me take, where did those go? I'm losing all my pearl pots today. So take these 3 away. 1, 2, 3. Add these 3 in. Let's go back again to see all of your pearls. Now, like I said, I am just going to show you the Cadbury purples because they are deliciously dark as well. So again, I'm just moving you over. So they're the purples there. So let's go back to all your pearls. So here, are there any other changes that you'd like to make? Okay, so the yellow, this one, and 1 gold, this one, for the 2 darker purples. Okay. Two gold, 3 lighter blues. Hang on, let me put these other pots away if we're happy with those. You'd like to swap out the other 2 gold and the 3 lighter blues. 1, 2, 3, so that's 5 for different chocolates. Now, do you want these to be different chocolates, or would you like them to be chocolates of similar colours? Similar. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These aren't exact, but if you would like me to go closer in colour, then I may have to do it off of the live. I will be able to, it's just I don't have them next to me here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if you're happy with that shade. Oh. 2 brighter red to swap out, 1 and 2 for silver. The darker the better. Okie dokie. So 1, I'm just going to put them up here, and 2. Again, if they're not the correct shade, do let me know. Yep, Carol, I have seen your comment, my lovely. I will do it after the opening. That's not a problem. So this one to a different shade of green. So we haven't got a sea green. So one of these sea greens. If it's not the correct shade, do let me know. Yes, happy with that one. Love them, they're perfect. So just to confirm, everything in the sand now you're happy with. I'm just about to take out the ones we've swapped out. So all of these here, you're happy with. Carol, I have just popped the seafoam greens to the side of your name on as well. So that has been done. Perfect. Okay, let me pick them up for you. Such a gorgeous range of shades there. I love, love, love the darker shades together. It also, they sort of make each other pop. Just popping them all in here. There we go. And if I bring you back up to me. So Caitlin, I want to thank you for the donation with the shells. So I do appreciate that. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Caitlin. Up next then today is Jen Johnson. Jen, are you here? Sam, hello. How many earrings do I have in? Oh, these are, so they're really cool, these earrings. So they arrived in the delivery I opened yesterday from one of my suppliers. Now, they don't have pearls on. I could put pearls on them, but they don't have pearls on. It's actually just one earring which is actually a stud earring. But because it's sort of linked, so it looks like it's three. But yeah, it's just one stud. That's so cool. So cool. And because my ears were pierced really funkily when I was younger, they're literally in the middle of my ear. Like I could have another first hole in front of this one. I've got that much room. So having something like this, it really works. And Jen, hello. Jen, you have got 2 openings altogether. Let me just mark that you are here. Which 2 would you like to have, my lovely? So we've got oysters or egg pops. You can have both of the same or you can have one of each. What would you like? I could stock things like this, guys. Obviously, like I said, I personally don't think that these ones would suit pearls, but I can stock things like this if you guys would like to see it. You'd like to have 2 egg pops, Jen. Okay, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 1 and 2, and let's get Pearline. Why? Pardon? Why? What? Why? 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 Fill me in now. Sorry, Aaron's come in. So let's go down. Starting with your donated pearl, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? You have got a bridal white as your gifted pearl. So coming across, nope, that didn't change. There we go, coming across here. Hoping for pinks, blues or reds. Okay, so moving through to your egg pops then. Egg pop number 1. 2 pearls in your first one, and one of which is the colour you was hoping for, and it's a gorgeous lighter icy blue, but he's also two-tonal, so he's lighter, and then can you see it goes brighter and lighter again as you go around the pearl. So a two-tonal icy blue and a pastel green. Coming back then for egg pop number 2. Oh, 4 pearls in this one. A olivey green, so it's quite nice to see the differences with the greens there. A pastel gold, a rose gold, and a lighter burgundy red. Okay, Jen, what do you think to these? So if I go through all of the colours again for you, at the very top you've got your bridal white, two-tonal icy blue and a sample green, rose gold, pastel gold, olive green and a lighter burgundy red. What do you think to these? Swap the white for the same as the first blue. Now, I can, but this blue is two-tonal, so I can have a look, but it won't be exactly the same, just because even if I got another two-tonal blue, the markings would be different. I'm just looking. I think that one's slightly different. I don't think I can match. Let me just look in another pot as well. Oh no, that's not. Okay, so let's bring you back across. I think the closest one is this one. It's not an exact match though, but what do you think to this one? So your original one is this one, okay, and then this one matches the brighter shades in your one. Then, oh no, you love that one, perfect. So those blues on the jewellery, is that correct? Yes, okay. And then the remaining pearls here, are you happy with those, or are there any other changes that you'd like to make? They are perfect, brilliant. Okay, so bringing you back across, if I just pop these in here for you. And Jen, I hope that you will also be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Perfect. Up next then today is Retha Lemon. Retha, are you here? Yep, same answer as before, I think. It may not have been you though who asked, Kit. If it wasn't, I apologise. So yeah, I did have a delivery. I've just got to update the stock of the £5 bracelets. Retha, hello, hello, hello. Retha, you have got 3 openings altogether. Which 3 would you like to have? Oysters or egg pops or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. Two oysters, 1 egg pop. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And overall, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. So doing your gifted pearl first. Why do I keep losing the, oh, they keep going down the very front. Oh, you've got a 2-tonal purple as the gifted pearl here. So he's a 2-tonal, oh actually sorry, 2-tonal periwinkle. So you've got lighter and darker shades of that purpley periwinkle. So we're going to do the egg pop first and then the oysters afterwards. And you'd like to donate your shells. Bless you, thank you very much. So, egg pop. 3 pearls in this one. You have got a bridal white, a burgundy red, and a sea green. Coming back for your oysters, which is oyster number 1. Light pop there. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there's no more in that one. You are quadding with your first oyster. Now these colours go beautifully together. Oh my wow. Okay, so you've got, let's go across, a lighter icy blue and then a Cinderella blue. So again, it is a lighter Cinderella blue. So the difference there, I'm hoping you can see the difference, but they're both very pastel lighter colours. A sea foam green and then a gorgeous rose gold, which I'm going to put up with the white actually. So icy blue, Cinderella blue, sea foam green and a rose gold. And then coming across for oyster number 2. Oh. Oh. 1 and 2. And you are twinning. twinning with, I think they might be raspberries, but I'm just umming in case they're waterberries. Ooh, I think they are a mix of the two actually, raspberry and waterberry. Beautiful. So they're a raspberry base with a slight watermelon overtone, so we call them waterberry. The wreath, from the very top, then you've got that two-tonal periwinkle, bridal white and a rose gold, burgundy red, twinning waterberries, sea green, icy blue, Cinderella blue, and a sea foam green, which I don't know why I didn't put with the other green. Sorry, there we go. What do you think to these, my lovely? If you're happy with these, then they are yours, and I'll need to know which ones you would like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. What do you think? There we go, I think I'm caught up. Swap the white and the icy blue for 2 more periwinkles and then put those on the jewellery. Okay, let me just look for 2. I think these 2, hang on. Okay, so those 2 there, if you're happy with those. So the periwinkle on the jewellery. So if you are happy with those, I'll just need to know for the remaining pearls if you're happy with those colours or if there's any other changes that you'd like to make. And then the other periwinkle in the other item. And you'd like to have simple studs with the waterberries on there, of course you can. So if I just write this down. Okay. Ooh. And then the remaining pearls here, are you happy with those or are there any other changes you'd like to make? The rest are beautiful and you'll keep them as they are. Perfect. Retha, I'm glad you're happy with all of those. So thank you for the donation with your shells. Oh, bless you, you're very, very welcome. The invoice for the studs, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. And yeah, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. You're very, very welcome. Okay, up next then today is Jen McKillick. Jen, are you here? Excuse me. Carol, I wouldn't know off the top of my head, I'm afraid. If it's on the website, then it's definitely in stock. 'Jen, hello, hello, hello. That was literally just in time. I just called you, my lovely. So, Jen, you have got 4 openings altogether. Which 4, well, you're sneaking, oh, bless you, we'll be quick for you. Which 4 would you like to have? Oysters or egg pops? Or, as always, if it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. 3 pops, 1 oyster. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And colour wise, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Oh, you beat me to it, Jen. So you'd like to donate your shells, thank you very much. And you're hoping for light blues and greens. We have had a couple of those today, so fingers crossed they'll keep coming out for you. So with your donated gifted pearl, going for a dark sea green for your gifted pal here. So let's come across almost into like a forest green, but I am going to definitely say more of a darker sea green there. Okay, and then coming to your fast egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. And coming across, you've got a raspberry, a blurple, so mix between a blue and a purple, a bridal white, and a darker burgundy red. Your second egg pop. 2 pearls in this one. A gorgeous brighter olivey green, sort of almost moving into the pickle tones, but it's definitely more of that, got that yellowy tone to make it the olive. And then another bridal white. The last of your egg pops. And you've got 4 pearls in this one. So another darker olive green. So he's just slightly darker than that one, if we can see that there. Just a touch darker. And a forest green. Again, so this one does have that sea green tone, forest green, but it is a darker sea green, like I said, so they are similar. Another bridal white, and then a silver chocolate. So it's a base chocolate, but it's a gorgeous lighter tone with a silver overtone as well. And then we've still got your oyster to go. That's just out of focus slightly. Let me see if I can, there we go, that's better. Okay, so coming across for your oyster. Light pop there. And you are cording. So we've got 4 pals in your last oyster. Okay, so with these 4, if we come back across, you've got a periwinkle. Now, oh, I was going to say base Cinderella blue, but because he's got that purple, it is a lighter periwinkle. But can you see, I think it's definitely got more blue to him. A sea foam green, a waterberry, so a mix between watermelon and raspberry, and a dove grey. Gorgeous colours. Okay, so Jen, let me go through all of these again for you. Dark seafoam green, no, not sea, let me start again. Dark sea green, 2 olive greens, 1 lighter, 1 darker, forest green and then a seafoam green, a raspberry and then a waterberry, a blurple and then a light periwinkle, 3 bridal whites, dark burgundy red, a silver chocolate and a dove grey. What do you think to these, Jen? If you're happy with all of these, then they are yours. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Shan, I agree with you there. I've watched both those series and yeah, they cancelled it. It's, oh, I didn't know they had books, Shelley. That's good to know. I have not, Sarah, no. I do plan to, just haven't. My kids go back to school on Tuesday and then I can sort of fully dedicate myself to being able to put something on while working, because at the moment, yeah, I'm sort of in and out. Shirley, bless you. Thank you for the stars. I do appreciate that, my lovely. Thank you. Oh, Jen, sorry, I missed that comment. Can we switch the red? Let me go back up. The red, the chocolate, and 1 white for an icy blue. Do they need to be all matching, or can they be different shades? So 1 red, 1 chocolate, 1 white. So yeah, matching icy blues or slightly different shades. Oh, Kit, I love The Wheel of Time. I actually went back and watched that again after I finished straight away. So yeah, 3 of the same blues if I can, or prefer to have different blues. Just going to scroll back up in case I've missed you, Jen. I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have. The same if I can. Okay, let me do my best. Oh, I can. Is that one better? If you don't mind the slightly smaller blue, I've got these three. Blop, blop, blop. I'm just going to move this one up, and then we can have those all a bit closer together. What do you think to those there? Perfect, brilliant. Are there any other changes that you'd like to make, Jen? No more switches, they are all perfect. Brilliant, you are very, very welcome, my lovely. Let's pop these in here for you as well. Okay, Jen, well, thank you for the donation with your shells. And I do hope that you're going to be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. So I hope you'll be happy with everything. I think I just said that, but... Hot drinks are the best. Back to work. Have a good shift, my lovely. Right, up next today is Shelley Stanton. Shelley, are you here? Now, I saw you not long ago. Oh, yeah, I literally just saw you, Shelley. So, hello, my lovely. Let me mark that you are here as well. Okay, so Shelley, you have got 2 4 pearl oysters and then 4 openings as well. So if I get the 2 4 pearl oysters for you, with the 4 openings, which 4 would you like to have? So you know the drill, oysters, egg pops, or if it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. All oysters, donate the shells. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So all oysters, donate the shells, looking for purples and greens, fingers crossed. We're going to start with the 2 4 pearl oysters, and then I'll do the normal oysters afterwards. I had to have a new itchy thingy because the other one fell apart and it lost its base, and then it only extended once because it all fell apart. So I have a new one. Oh, the camera's just flipped around. There we go. Right, Shelley, let's go down. So 4 pearl oyster, number 1. Oh, no. Gifted pearl first. I nearly forgot. Okay, so starting with your gifted pearl. Ooh, that one was very eager to come out. He is a darker silver bows. Okay, so silver bows as your gifted pal. There we go. So 4 pearl oyster, number 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So of course we are quadding. Okay, so, oh, look at this one. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to see. Okay, so first of all, you've got a lighter pickle. You've got a two-tonal silver lilac. So I'm hoping it definitely has got that purple, especially if I pop it next to the silver bells, you can see the purple coming through. So silver lilac, a darker mystic purple. And then look at this one. Here's a silver, oh, green. I'm really hoping you can see. So can you see he's got like this greeny overtone to him? Oh, I don't, hang on, let me just clean that off. Sorry about that. I don't know if you can, but I'm actually going to put it in with the green line because to me, he's definitely got that green overtone to him. Four pearl oyster number 2. Just moving these other ones up now. There we go. Okay. Slight double pop there. Oh, these colours today. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so with these 4, you've got a bridal white, a autumny peach, a lavendery, silvery, actually no, another silver lilac, but darker than the first. And then look at this one. Here's a gorgeous sort of Pepsi blue, but again, it's got that gorgeous silver overtone. So a silver blue, I reckon. What's the word? Metallic? I don't think that's the right word. They've got such a gorgeous luster to those silvery ones. So the silver green, silver blue, silver purple. So now the 2 4 pearl oysters. Moving through to your normal oysters then, Shelley. And you are quadding. Quadding from your first normal oyster. And you said you was hoping for greens and purples, I think. And you've got more greens and purples. I love it. So first of all, a creamy white. Again, a metallic sea foam green. He's got that silvery overtone. Oh no, that's not the green line. That's the green line. A lavendery. So yeah, that one is more lavender actually. And then a waterberry. So watermelon and raspberry. They do look chrome. I think, yeah, chrome is a good word. They do have that sort of tone to them, don't they? Oh! Right, coming back for your next oyster. Light pop there. Oh, no way. You are quadding for technically a 4th time, but 2nd time from your normal oysters. Again, purples and greens here. So a periwinkle. Oh, actually, no, I am. He is a periwinkle. Again, slightly more blue to him, but definitely that purple overtone. A darker, I'm going to say that's more blurple, isn't it? So a lighter blurple, because again, it's a mix between blue and purple. A darker seafoam green, and then a bright pink. Your next oyster. Lights pop there. And there's no more in that one. You are twibbing with Pepsi Blue Twins. Now I am going to put them next to each other. We'll remember that they're twins there at the bottom. So Pepsi Blue Twins. And then your last oyster here, Shelley. Oh. Mr. Camera. There we go. Oh. Sorry. There we go. There's your mother of pearl. Oh. 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 Oh, wow, 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 wow. Twinning with your last oyster as well. The colours, Shelley. Oh my wow. Are a grassy, greeny blue. I don't think they're quite a sea blue, but they are definitely greeny blue, if you can see there. So yeah, you can see the Pepsi blues at the bottom, and then you can definitely see that green tone. Sorry, I just hit the light by accident. Oh my wow. Okay, so let me go through all of these again for you then, Shelley. And then it is like a Pepsi Seafoam. And then you can tell me what you'd like to do. I'm just going to get it refocused. I think it's slightly out. Okay. So you've got the silver bells at the top, then that lighter pickle, silver with the green overtone, a silver sea green, and then, no, a silver seafoam green, and then oh, it is like a darker seafoamy green, isn't it? Looks like a lighter one to this one. Then you've got the silver lilac, mystic purple, periwinkle, no, silver lilac, lavender, and then the two lighter periwinkle, then a lighter blurple. Two bridal whites, then the twinning bluey greens, autumn peach, waterberry, brighter pink, then silver blue and twinning Pepsi blues. Shelley, what do you think and what would you like to do? If you're happy with all of these, then they are of course yours. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Bluey green twins on the earrings. Perfect. Debs, bless you. Thank you for the stars, my lovely. So I'm actually going to put bluey green on there. Deborah, thank you for the stars as well, my lovely. Do you know if you made your octopus earrings yet? Did the Pepsi come in? I don't know off the top of my head, Shelley. I honestly don't know. I'm sorry I can't be more help. I mean, we can pop them to the side and then I can email you about it tomorrow. I can have a look for you. But yeah, I don't want to say just in case. Marie, thank you for the stars as well. Those for octopus, if you haven't, if you could invoice you for studs. Mystic purple on the Celtic. Okay, I just need to write this down about the blues though, so bear with me because I don't want to get it wrong. So, Pepsi on octopus if not done. If they are, then invoice for studs. Okay, so I've got that down, and then I can let you know. Okay. Silver Pepsi on the charm. Brilliant. So that is the items or the colours for the jewellery. So it would just be, Shelley, if with the remaining pearls, Silver Pepsi, if you're happy with those or if there's any other changes that you'd like to make. Thank you. That's not helpful there. Thank you, Bob. The bottom 2 rows into Perline. Oh, that's very kind of you. Bless you. I'm sure who receives those will be happy with those. So they're going to go into the little bag that's in Perline because she's still quite full, and then as and when invoice you for pin caps on the remaining pals. Of course I can. Okay, so let me pick these up for you. So what I'll say is, on the invoice tomorrow with the pin caps, if the octopuses are done, I'll include the studs on there. And if the studs are not included on that invoice, that means that they're gone on to the octopuses. Okay, so I won't be sending you an invoice until I've done that. So it'll all be on the same one. So if it's not on there, then they're on the octopuses. You know what I mean. So I hope that's okay. You're very welcome, Shelley. Thank you for the donation with your shells. And as always, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's it there for you. Up next then today is Anne Schickel. Anne, oh, are you here? Anne, hello. Marking that you're here as well. And you have got 10 openings altogether. Which 10 would you like to have? So we've got oysters or egg pops, or a mix of each. And if it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like to have. We watched Wicked yesterday, and all I've got in my head is the Wicked songs, which are brilliant. And to be fair, I listened to the soundtrack today as well because I'm now obsessed and I want to watch it again. Although I'm very annoyed. I didn't know there was a part 2 coming to it, and I wasn't pre-warned, and I didn't realise. I didn't know, it nowhere said there was going to be a part 2. So I'm quite highly annoyed about that. But yeah, I've just got the Wicked songs in my head. I love it. Oh, and 6 oysters, 4 pops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so donating the shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for, Anne? Let's go down. So as always, starting with the gifted pearl. And you've got a more golden peach, I would say there. So yeah, a golden peach as your gifted pearl. Right, coming across for your egg pops first then, and then we'll do your oysters afterwards. So egg pop number 1. 3 pearls in your first one. You've got a pastel sample green. He does look like he's ever so slightly two-tonal there as well. A bridal white. And a darker midnight blue. Coming across for egg pop number 2. 3 pearls in this one. a bridal white, a blurple, so mix between blue and purple, and a blood orange. Egg pop number 3. 2 pals in here. And you've got a coral and another midnight blue. Actually, I apologise. Nope, here's a midnight purple. So base midnight blue with a purple overtone. And then your last egg pop. 3 pearls in this one. And we've got a bridal white, a silver chocolate, so base chocolate with that gorgeous silvery overtone, and a lighter burgundy red, which I am going to add in the autumnally orangey toned line, if that's okay. And then you've got your oysters. So oyster number 1, Anne. Oh, it's a quadding kind of night tonight. Where did that go? There it is. So, yep, quadding with your first oyster. Okay, so in here you've got a bridal white, a rose gold, a darker silver bells, and a brighter pink. I will start a new line for the pink actually. Oyster number 2. Light pop there. And you are twinning with autumn peach twins. They do look like they're the same size and the same shade as well, Anne. So the twins I'm going to pop on this side, so then we can sort of see definitely the twins at the end. Your next oyster. There's a little bit of flesh there, but we can definitely see that there's no pearls on that side. Oh, and there's no more in there. So 3 pearls, you have got triples. And in here you've got a pastel gold. Actually, no, I apologise. It's a rose gold. I do apologise. A watermelon and a bridal white. I'm actually going to move this darker one down with the blue so we can have all the whites in the line. Okay, then coming across, we've got 3 more oysters to go. So your next one. Slight double pop there. And I can see a peep, oh, 2 peepers right at the front, but there's the mother of pearl. 1, 2, and 3. And you have triples. 3 pearls in this one here. So you've got a lighter, again, it does look almost like a Cinderella, but then actually no, I am going to say that is a Cinderella. You've got a minty green, oh, now to me it does look like he's got a green hint. On the camera it looks like it's more icy blue, but it does to me look like he's got that slight green overtone there as well. And then a rose gold. Your next oyster. Slight double pop there. And you are twinning. Twinning with bridal white twins. Actually, I apologise, they do have a slightly creamy tone to them, so just a creamy white there. And then coming across, and for your last oyster. Slight double pop. Yep, Amy, I am actually in the UK. I am in Northamptonshire in the UK. And your last one here, Anne, you are twinning with, again, a bridal white pair of twins. So, actually, no, I apologise. Again, they are that slightly creamier white. So if I go through all of these colours again for you, Anne, and then you can let me know what you think and what you would like to do. So you've got the twinning, if we do the twins first, autumn peach twins, and then 2 sets of creamy white twins. Then you've got a golden peach, a blood orange, a coral, a lighter burgundy red, and a watermelon. Sample green. You've got 5 bridal whites, midnight blue, darker gunmetal grey, Cinderella blue, and an icy blue. Blurple and a midnight purple, silver chocolate, and then 3 rose golds, and a bright pink. As always, if you know which ones you'd like where, let me know. If you'd like to do any swaps, that's absolutely fine. And if you would prefer to take a screenshot to email me the choice across, that's perfect as well. So it's completely up to you what you would like to do. So for the peridot, is your green close, or do I have something closer? Just bear with me a moment, I'm just going to have a look at the photo. No, so the one on the photo is an apple green. So your green is a sample green, so that is sample colour. The one on the photo is more this colour, I think. Oh no, that one's two-tonal. In fact, that one, I think, even though it is two-tonal, I think that one is the closest one. You're happy with that one? Okay, so if you'd like that one, which colour would you like to swap out for him? Swap the pink, brilliant. And then so this green on the peridot one, okie dokie. For the keychain becoming pendant, I'd like the colour on Shelley's from the pic I sent you. Yeah, that is a blurple. However, I don't have any that shade. I'd say the closest. The closest one I've got is this one. But I think even your blurple there is actually a lot closer. It's still not the same, but yeah, I would say actually your one is closer. It can, Patricia, yes. Use yours. Okay. Perfect. Need 3 matching light blues for the earrings and pendant. They aren't technically a set, but I'm making them one. Let me have a look. Okay, yeah, no, I understand that. So lighter blues. Let me see what I can do. So I'll need to know which 3 you'd like to swap. Oh, sorry, there we go. So those 3 there. If you're happy with those, I'll need to know which 3 you'd like to swap out for them. Anything lighter? I don't think so at the moment. So with the icy blues, no. And I don't have any Cinderella blues or anything at the moment. If you're happy to go on a waiting list, I can pop you on a waiting list for them if you prefer to have like a Cinderella blue. Oh, I do have periwinkle. Yes, Charisse. Thank you for that. So periwinkle would be... Let me just see if I've got 3 matching before I say definitely. Oh yeah, so I could do like 1, 2, 3. So of course they do have that purpley blue to them. Perfect with the periwinkle. Thank you, Charisse, for saying that, because my brain did not go there for some reason. I think I see periwinkle as more purple, that's why. But yeah, so these 3 there for the set then, Anne. Perfect. Which 3 would you like to swap? Take the 3 whites. Perfect. So I'm just going to pick these up as that we're happy with those. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm just going to have a look through and see what we are missing. Okay, so just one more item of jewellery to pick the colour for. The Pave Drop Charm Tanzanite. So it has that purpley tone to it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, of course. Sorry, I had it moved across for the periwinkles. The blue at the bottom. This midnight purple. Yeah, so the tanzanite one, let me just have a look at the photo again, just so I know. I'm looking to see if I got it right, if I'm thinking of the right colour. There we go. Yeah, so it is like a purple. I would say, yes, the midnight purple will go beautifully. So the tanzanite is like a lighter purple shade. I mean, it's not a light purple, but it's lighter than that midnight purple, but it will still go beautifully. Does that make sense? Perfect. Brilliant. Okay, and so that is all of the jewellery, I believe. Let me just write this down, then I am just going to have a quick look through again. So, midnight purple. Okay. Yep, so that's all of the jewellery chosen for. So it'll be with your remaining pearls then, if you're happy with all of these, or of course if there's any changes that you'd like to make. Of course, yep. Which swaps would you like to make? So the whole darker row, the whole bottom row for darker reds. They don't have to be the same. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. They are very close. They're not exactly the same size visually. I think if I measured them, they would actually come out the same size, yes. But to the eye, or to my eye, they are ever so slightly different. For simple drops with the whites, okay. So simple drop earrings. Top row, first three, 1, 2, 3, swap for brighter reds. One. Oh, hang on. 2. 3. Oh, Shah, that's a hard choice. I suppose for me it would depend on my mood. The mood I'm in today, that's actually, I still don't know what mood I'm in today. It doesn't help. Oh dear. The first 3, so these 3, so 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to move this one over. You'd like for blacks. One, 2, and 3. One set of the Creamy Twins for bright green. Don't have to match. Okie dokie. One and two. Brighter sea green. Oh, I see. Okay, let me see what I can do. So I've got this one and this one. So just turning the camera back around as it's, there we go. Decided to do its own thing again. And then you're happy with all of those as your loose pearls. That's perfect, Anne. Okie dokie, let's bring you back up to me. And of course, I'm glad you're happy with all of those. Your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. And thank you for the donation with your showers as well. And as always, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. You're very welcome. And up next today is Dawn Ditchburn. Dawn, are you here? Dawn, hello, hello, hello. Let's mark that you're here as well. Dawn, you have got 2 openings altogether. Which 2 would you like to have? Oysters or egg pops, or one of each? Haven't received your invoice from Friday, Sharon. They have all been sent out, so double check like spam or junk folders, and if you haven't got it, pop me an email over with your order number and then I'll resend it across for you again. But they all did get sent out, so hopefully you'll find it somewhere. Both oysters for you, Dawn, and you'd like to donate the shells. Okay, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Let's go down. Now, if we start with your gifted pearl. Oh, Sharon, bless you. Thank you for the stars. That's very, very kind of you. So, Dawn, your gifted pearl is a lighter rose gold. Then coming across for oyster number 1, are there certain... Oh, you've already beat me. Sorry, Dawn. You're hoping for blush pinks. Light pop there. And you have triples. So 3 pals in your fast oyster. If we go across, you've got a periwinkle, a gorgeous deeper, is it oh no, it's not quite an amber, so it's going to be more corally colour, and then a brighter pink, and then oyster number 2. Light pop there. Oh, I can see some runaways there already. So there's your mother of pearl. I sort of ripped the flesh then, so it's sort of unleashed some pearls. So 1, 2, and 3. And again, there's no more in that one, so you have triples. So 2 sets of triples in your oysters. Coming across, you've got a mystic purple, a silver lilac, so he definitely does have that purple overtone, and a darker silver vowels. So from the very top here, you've got rose gold, coral, periwinkle, mystic purple, silver lilac, brighter pink, and a silver vowels. Dawn, what do you think to these? If you're happy with these, then I'll need to know which ones you'd like on your fittings. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Swap the coral for a blush pink. Yeah. And the darker silver bowls for a khaki green colour. Now I don't really have khaki greens, so if I show you the greens I do have, and then if you're happy with any of these. So we've got a forest green, and then we've got oh, hang on, no, let's go darker sea green, and then a lighter sea green. And then you've got a apple green, and I think I've got a lighter, yeah, that one's slightly lighter apple green. Would you like to have any of those there, Dawn? No, I don't have any olive greens in my swaps, I'm afraid. The darker sea green that you'd like to have, perfect. Okay. Are there any other swaps that you'd like to do? Can you put the jump rings on everything and then invoice you for the additional? Of course I can. So we're gonna so invoice for jump ring on the remaining. So obviously you already do have some jump rings purchased. So when I send the invoice through tomorrow, those ones will not be included, of course. So do just keep that in mind, that they will still, you will still get them on all of them. It's just it won't show on the invoice because you've already paid for those ones. Does that make sense? It just needed to be said, so I didn't want any confusion. Okay, so the invoice will get sent tomorrow with the additional fittings. It will go to the email address on the order form, Dawn. Bless you, you're very, very welcome. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well. And then I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, perfect sense, brilliant. I have to say it because if I didn't say it, then there'll be confusion the next day. Right, I think that's the end of the order list for today. Oh no! Excuse me, dearie me. So we're going to be live this week. We're live on Tuesday, normal live. Wednesday, the monthly charm deal. Friday, normal live. Sunday, normal live. So it will be live on Tuesday from 8 p.m. GMT. And I hope you'll have a brilliant start to your week Monday morning. If it's snowing, stay safe, drive carefully, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you on Tuesday. Take care. Bye. I need to pee, blah, 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 blah.